Card Chaos.
Card
Welcome
Chaos,
to the Card
mate.
Chaos podcast. Card Chaos brought to you by Platinum Standard Grading, PSG.cards, the Yard Brew House in Mermaid Beach, the Official Beer Co., Meteorate Sports, and I always like to chuck local card shop on the end just because I can.
And Mojo Chasers, because I'm here.
And Mojo Chasers, and what can we add in for you there?
Jez.
Nothing.
Nothing. Jez has got
Jez.
nothing. So for
Just Jez.
Just Jez.
JJ's.
So for those who have tuned in before, you will see that Brett's not here today, which is for us. It just means
we need one of those, but
it just means less.
Get the drum roll anyway.
What do you call it? Less oh no, probably equal amount of randomness, but we just it won't be as random.
random.
Equal amount of randomness, but less random.
Yeah, a little bit less. A little bit less random. It's been a big week, so let's get it started.
Yeah.
Does anyone else ever think about the Benny Hill and just watching that opening scene where he's chasing the girls across the... Yeah,
No.
It's only me.
No, I feel like every time I go on the podcast when Brett's on, he always tells me to watch the Benny Hill thing.
Yeah, you haven't watched it yet?
Nah.
I can honestly tell you I haven't seen it either.
Oh, but
What the hell?
this sucks.
Hasn't seen it. Making me feel old. I'm feeling really old this week. Yeah, I am. Just am. What's been going on, boys?
Not much.
Not much.
Just
That is actual
Work,
rubbish.
mate. No,
That is
actually,
actual not
we
true.
haven't stopped. It's been good. Especially
Yeah.
you two. You guys have been busy.
We've been busy on the same days we've been busy.
Yeah, but with different things, but still busy.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
We're all busy.
it's good.
So
We'll
we've had
talk
a
about that
few-
more later.
We've had a few shows. We talked about the collector's market last week, and we went to the local card shop trade night
Yeah, we did.
on Saturday, which
It was packed.
it was packed.
Couldn't even
It
walk
was-
in there.
Bro, I was in front of the aircon and didn't know I was in front of the aircon because it was
There
just
wasn't even room
hot,
to stand
sweaty
around.
bodies.
Sounds like a good night, doesn't
It
it?
does.
Hot, sweaty bodies at the local
Yeah,
card
a bunch
shop.
of geeks together. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
let's go.
From 8 to 80, literally, we had Rob, who came in from Ipswich. He a collector of AFL, and he's one of our older collectors there. And then we had a lot of kids there as well.
Yeah, it was
kids
a
made
range of
out-
everything.
Kids made out like bandits again. All these old...
Oh yeah, I did trade down challenges again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mate, we all
I love doing
we all
trade down
fall for
challenge.
it, don't we? We love giving the kids something.
One of the
a bit
kids
extra.
walked up to Rob. Can I get a trade for this? And Rob goes, "Oh, what do you want?" And he goes, "I Rob trade."
Yeah.
Rob's like, "What?"
Yeah, can you do a Rob deal for me? Yeah, I know. He got a Rob deal too. Yeah, so no, that was really good. We had a lot of people there, and PSG. Bit of news on that. Do you want to tell people about what we got that's come through
Yeah,
the
you
door?
know it.
So we'll show it. In 2 weeks, we'll be able to show people this card.
It's a beautiful card.
It's a beautiful card.
What card?
The one that we got on Saturday.
The one that
night.
you took.
You brought it here.
I don't remember.
Comeback season.
Oh, the Ryan Pappenhouse. I don't even remember looking at it.
Oh,
I don't even know who gave it to me.
Adam Flint gave
Yeah,
it to us. Flinty.
Yeah, I don't remember.
and you don't remember.
Bailey
Honestly-
made him give it to us.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Give him that.
he put it on the table, and I grabbed a slip and gave it to him, and then put it in a bag.
Oh, you haven't even looked at
Oh
it.
my
Oh,
God.
that thing is incredible.
So this is the biggest NRL card that has been delivered this year.
Yeah.
A Ryan Pappenhausen number to 40 autograph,
1 of 42.
and it's number 1 of 40, which he inscribed #ComeBackerhausen.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, didn't see it. I picked
pretty
it up,
cool.
put it in a bag,
Locked
took
it up
out.
and brought it here.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. Well, that's
At least he
all
did
we
his
got.
job.
He did his job. That just shows you that he treats every card with the same amount of care and attention.
That's what we love about him. He's not
Yeah.
a collector, so he's like, yeah, whatever.
Whatever. Samurai Jowett has joined.
And Paul don't lie. What up, Mal?
Mal, the man. He's the man. He's our NBL 1 person. Some Disney 100 has come through too. We've got a few of those cards. One
got Rob.
Piece.
Pokemans, Jordans, NRL. It's been a mix of everything.
Has been a mix, but it's been pretty busy actually. So it's good to see people getting those cards graded. Jordan just keeps coming through.
Yeah, Jordans and Shaqs. Everyone seems to love those two.
Yeah, they keep coming back. Actually, I had someone ring the card shop yesterday, I think, saying that they wanted Jordans. So if you've got any Jordans, there's always a market for graded Jordans. And of course, NRL just continues to come in, doesn't it?
Yeah, lots of it.
It's strange, but anyway. What's the deal at the moment, Jez? I think we've changed the deal, haven't we? Well, we haven't.
no,
We've
we
just-
haven't
was on the
changed it.
weekend
It's
for the
just
shows.
We've simplified it.
Yeah, it's just
simplified it.
Flint simplifies.
Blah, blah,
Are
blah,
we,
blah.
are we sticking with it?
We're sticking with it.
Is that
Yeah,
it?
Brett's not here. I don't give a rat's anymore.
Well, it's just $25 a card, so
Just making it nice and simple.
it doesn't matter how many cards, just $25.
Now, Taylor Shillam's joined, and we love Taylor.
We
'cause
do love
He's
Taylor.
one of our regulars. We had a little bit of a look around. Now, we're not going to name names because that's not how we roll.
No, we don't.
But there are companies out there that spruik that they're so cheap with their grading and all the rest of it, but they don't give the full service.
Yeah, there was one that was like $18 a card, and then
I think it was 17,
17.
You pay
$16.95.
extra to get upgrades?
You
Yeah,
pay
you pay
$9 to get
$9 more.
upgrades. This
but
isn't,
they're cheaper, mate. They're cheaper.
but this is a paid ad, of course,
Yeah.
because our sponsor is Platinum Standard Grading. But $25 flat fee. If you've got you want to do a bulk submission, just drop us a note. We'll sort something out for you.
Yeah,
Make
we
it
will.
$26 per card. And you will get, for your $25, you will get your subgrades. You'll get a world-class label. You get a great slab. And you'll get a couple of amazing graders that will go through and actually do it. What worries me, and this is a Platinum Standard sponsored podcast, but if they're charging $9 just to do subgrades, what are they doing when they don't do subgrades? Do they just look at the card and go,
Just make it up.
8?
Yeah.
So
Well, it's like PSA doing 1.3 million cards a month or something.
I know.
What do they do?
There's only two
Oh, yeah.
grades.
Seven.
They've only got 2 graders.
It's crazy.
So they actually just flick the cards out and they land on numbers. Nah, I'm joking. PSA.
They spin a wheel.
They have a hat and they just pull a number out.
Yeah.
Ooh, 7.
Nah,
sweet.
that's not true. We're not saying that. We're not questioning anyone's the level of their grading, just their pricing. We just make it very clear cut. So we decided to go to $25 per card, and then if you want something and it's a little bit bulkier, you can come to us and we'll do some kind of deal for you. So having said that, let's move on to the next one. And I don't normally have these things, and it is here.
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold and hold 'em, know when to walk away.
Know when to run. No, he's got the fade.
Oh, look at that.
DJ
Fade out.
Robin the
Ooh.
place.
Ching,
Wick,
ching,
wick.
ching. So for those new to the show, this is the bit where we talk about just cards, TCG, sports cards.
That's what we're all about.
And we use the gambler music because it's a form of gambling. You open up a pack and you just go, ooh, and you hope you get something really good.
It's
And
100% gambling.
sometimes you do well, and most times you wish you had just bought the card. But there's a lot happening.
There is.
There is a
I
hell
was
of a lot
busy
happening.
today trying to find all this.
Yeah, well, trying to collate it all was
Yeah.
pretty impressive. We will get to it too. We put out a question on the Facing Book thing.
The facing book.
Yeah, on the
MySpace 2.
AFL trading cards page, and we got a question that we posed on there, and we're going to have a chat about that in a moment too. But
I think I've spelled it wrong too. But that's
yeah, I
all right.
know. I saw that. I went, I know what that means. It's,
You wrote the question, so you know.
I knew it. Yeah. Tim Duncan, mate, what's going on there?
Well, he's partnered with Panini. So he's for the next 2, I think it's 2 years, or it said multi-year deal for doing autographs, which is pretty crazy because they're not around for too much longer.
But then Tim Duncan's not playing,
No,
so he doesn't fall under the Players Association.
no, he doesn't. And he
banner.
hasn't played for, he hasn't signed autographs for years.
Oh, really? Okay.
Like you can't get a Tim Duncan auto from anything in, from 20 years ago. This is probably the earliest you can get.
It's a bit strange.
Yeah, so he's
a bit
obviously
strange, so
needed some
he's-
money. And I know they've signed Gilbert Arenas as well.
Yep.
I think with the same type of deal.
So it makes
So-
me feel like they're looking at some sort of, doing like Leaf, doing just unlicensed.
Yeah, and doing the older players that they can get
Yeah.
a hold of. Makes sense, I guess. When it really,
Well, I mean, if they want to keep going, would you buy it, Jez?
Probably not, no.
No. The reason I asked you that question was because you sent me a challenge. You said you were going to say 6 words, and
I think I've
You've
said
already
more than
passed
6,
that.
Yeah,
so I think
you're
we're
flying,
fine.
you're
don't
I
need to speak
think
for the
I've
rest-
said more than 6.
Yeah,
You
that's
do
it,
just
that's
in
7.
that.
Yeah, perfect. I don't need to say a single word for the rest of it.
Your mate, the Dreamboat's on.
Hey, what's up, Nate Dog?
Yeah, there he is. But that's all Panini can hang their hat on now, isn't it? They're
Yeah,
going to have to get the
100%.
veterans.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny if LeBron signed with them? He retires from the NBA and signs with Panini.
Would he though? Because he's an upper deck.
Oh no, he wouldn't do
exclusive,
it. But it would be funny.
It would be
like,
pretty funny.
After all these years, of them wishing they had him in their product.
You know, I reckon Fanatics will get Jordan and LeBron.
You reckon?
If anybody, yeah.
I hope so. Because how good would it be? That's a good look. Oh no, I'm going to park that question. I'm going to actually bring that up. We might actually put that to the people next week. A Pele's rookie card. Tell us about Pele. Now, Jez, Pele plays the round ball game.
He does play the round
Which
ball.
is the
Well,
one
no,
that-
he doesn't play it anymore. He
Basketball?
used to play the round ball.
Golf? Tennis?
The one
of
that
them.
you kick the ball
All of
with.
them.
Or
You kicked the ball.
he could play any of
You
them.
kick a tennis ball.
He was that good. Yeah, how good was he?
Well, he was past. It was before my time.
Yeah.
Definitely way before my time.
Considering his
But,
rookie
yeah,
card is
he-
1958.
Yeah, he's considered one of the best ever to play the game.
Yep. And so his rookie card sold for how much?
66K. It says USD, but it should actually be pound.
Oh,
Oh, £66,000. So
Yeah.
that's like 130 odd thousand Australian.
Oh, no,
dollars.
actually, it was on PWCC, so it would be USD. Now look at it.
Is there any chance we can get some decent help around here?
Mm.
No,
Huh?
I won't be any help.
So about
either.
100,000 Australian dollars. That seems not that much.
No, but and when you think of what the card actually is, I think it's the highest graded one, but what they was they weren't meant to be out in the wild, so the Americana asked people to destroy the card if they ever got one.
Really?
So there's a
Like what?
so some people would have done
This
the
is
right
chaos.
thing. Yeah, some
This
of them
is
would have done
chaos.
the right thing. There's no way I would have done the right thing.
No way.
Like,
You would've
man, this
kept
is
it.
cool as like
Yeah.
stick
they
it up
want
on my wall,
They want it back.
put a pin in it.
They're not getting it back.
Nah, no way.
We're talking about getting him back. The superfractors. The story just
Oh,
widens,
bro,
doesn't it?
that's ridiculous. Yeah, third one of what's his name? Juan Benjamin has come out.
One, of course.
Of course, yeah, it's no longer a one of one.
Yeah. Jez, are you all over this story?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Love
Oh,
your
he hasn't
work.
been here the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, so Topps brought out a one of one,
1-1.
but then there was two of the one of
Oh,
ones.
two 1-1.
Yeah,
Two of them came
so-
out, and now there's a third one of this player, Juan Benjamin.
And so then
So-
they're paying big money for them to be sent back. Like the Pele card, people.
Mm.
But now they're getting offered, some of them getting offered $50,000 to send the card
Really?
back. So these people are sending those cards back.
But like, what happens here? There's a third one now,
Makes it a
and it's been, I think, it's
Makes
been
it makes it a
determined that
tray
it's
of
not a
tray.
fake, like, because it was actually busted in a
I like
in a
that.
break. It wasn't a fake.
A tray of tray.
It's busted in a break. It wasn't a fake.
Oh,
Oh.
he's here.
Dropping bars.
Oh, yeah.
What? Huh?
So-
Keep it simple.
He's dropping
These young
bars.
kids.
He's dropping
He's
straight
old
Yeah,
fire.
keep it lit. Keep it lit, Rob.
Yeah, keep it.
Keep it lit.
Oh, not
Speaking
again.
of one of one though,
Yeah. We were.
where is he?
Where is he?
Like honestly, there hasn't been anything in a month. What's
It's
going
like-
on with card porn?
it's
Someone
like
knows.
It's like it never happened.
That's the thing. I'm not going to be quiet about it. Everyone else has said nothing. I'm saying something
You
just
are
so
qu-
it's in everyone's mind.
Yeah, I know. We'll keep bringing it up.
Let's
every
go.
week. There's no doubt about it.
We know someone that went to school with him. I need to go talk to Michael.
No, who? No, we don't know anyone.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, one of one. Where is he? What's happened? One of one is just crapping all
He's
over.
in a
the thing.
hiding. He needs a hiding.
Yeah, but
Dropping
anyway,
bars again.
what's that mean?
He's dropping.
Dropping
he's
lit.
He's just
fire.
spitting straight
Spitting
fire.
cuz.
He's just spitting straight fire. Speaking
I
nothing.
feel
but,
like I'm at the tennis.
speaking nothing but facts over here.
Oh. I'm getting old, guys. and like you got to remember that it's a process. You just got to keep it. Jeff Wilson,
Just got to keep it lit.
yeah,
Keep it
keep it real.
Jeff Wilson. Yeah, this is kind of cool.
Jeff Wilson, who is he? Just for those who don't
Sports
know.
card investor, like a high YouTube, what we call it, influencer.
Yep.
Yeah. In the sports card realm.
What does he influence? Sports
investing sports cards. Yeah, he's
So
got
it's
a
like Jerry V,
new venture.
Gary V.
Jerry V.
Jerry
yeah.
V.
Gary V
Oh,
and
fuck.
Mojo Sports and all those guys. But
I'm giving up.
yeah, he's opening up a card shop called, you said Card Shack, but it's Cards HQ.
Yeah, I like the Card Shack. Could you
Yeah.
imagine
Yeah.
that? There was a
Card Shack actually sounds cool though.
well, there was a shop in Sydney in the city, right in the mall, and it was called the Card Shack back
There
in
you
the
go.
day.
Yeah, it sounds like a card shop. It
Yeah.
actually does.
And it had Shack, SHAQ.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
yeah,
there
it
you
was
go,
pretty
that's cool.
cool. So if you want to use that name, that's fine. I will go and register it
Patent
right
it,
now. No. So he's opening up a store. What was it? $3 million US.
He's got $3 million to invest into it.
Wowza.
Like that's a lot of money. But
So
the
where's he
thing
make
looks
his money
incredible. PPP loans.
PPP loans.
I don't know, it's something in America that they always talk about. During COVID, he took out a couple of loans that he shouldn't have, and it's a big story. Go
Oh,
check
really?
out Sports Card Radio if you want to learn more.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's got $3 million. It's a 14,000 square foot shop, which is pretty huge. And
That's a
they're
lot
gonna,
of feet.
Yes,
That's more feet than what we got at the local card shop.
it is a bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
just slightly.
We would have fit everyone into that
Yeah.
14,000 square feet.
But it's going to have like card show displays, and these are actually cool. You know how you got your normal sports card display like showcases. Well, these ones are the ones that sit up, like you know what the Magic the Gathering crowd were using at the.
Oh yeah.
Card night. So it's going to be heaps of those.
So you'll be able to just wander through.
You just
the
walk
aisles.
through and you just look up and down. I think it's an amazing idea. But then also, it's 24 hours
So where did you see those Magic
at the card market,
at the where?
Collector's market.
The collectors market.
collector's market. Sorry.
Oh, and look at that, Mitch has just joined.
Hey, collectors. Oh, look, I could have just read that and it would have came straight up in my head. But yeah, there's going to be heaps
And
of
that's
those.
going to be in Atlanta.
Yeah, and it's
Atlanta?
24 hours.
What the hell?
And you can tune in from anywhere because it's all live stream as well. So you can say, "Can I get that card?" Blah blah blah, and they'll like have the live stream and choose the card out of the case and send it off to you. So it's like a collector's dream, is what they're calling it.
Wowee.
So
Do we need to go for a trip?
oh,
Card
yes.
Chaos coming to you live from Atlanta.
Yeah, work trip. Thanks, Brett.
Yeah, Brett doesn't know. Brett's crazy idea.
Yeah,
We'll actually.
but there's going to be breaking rooms, like the 8 breaking rooms that are all running at the same time. The big area of where if you've got your own box, you can actually go in front of this cool table. It looks like a poker table. Bust your own box, live stream at the same time, and all this stuff. Like, pretty crazy.
I do love that. I love that idea.
Yeah, it's just full of ideas.
One of the big things that's happened in the last few weeks was Pokemon 151.
Yes, sir.
And so what's happening next week?
Paradox Drift.
We just go straight to another one. 3 weeks
Drift.
after.
Paradox Rift.
Yeah, Paradox Drift. That's a great movie.
Yeah.
It'll be like the Fast and
It's
Furious.
Tokyo Drift Part 2.
That's it. Yeah, straight into another one. It's seems like a lot.
Yeah. Well, that's like what's coming up with Panini in the next couple of months
Yeah,
as well.
but
It's
we've
like
always
ridiculous.
had that. We've always had that with basketball and football.
Makes no
and
sense, man.
makes no sense at all. Well, it does make sense.
It makes
because
dollars.
because they printed 10.9 billion cards last year, Pokemon, and I'll keep harping on about that until I find out the number of 2023 cards, which will probably be $14 billion cards.
Yeah, they think the 90s is the junk wax era.
Yeah.
I think this is pretty
It's getting
close.
close, but now we're in an era, and this is probably a discussion for another day, but we're in an era now where people open the packs, just look for the hits and throw the rest out.
Yeah,
So
100%.
that's that is what the junk wax era was. There just wasn't the hits in them.
But just think, right? Because back in the day, Michael Jordan rookie cards, you got one to really choose from. Like
Yep.
if you're looking at 86,
Yeah,
87
yep.
clear, plus the sticker. So let's just say there's 2. These days, if you're a collector of, let's say, Josh Giddey, there's like 800 rookie cards.
Yeah, for sure.
So even like the 90s, Shaq probably has 40, 50 rookie cards. If you-
Really? That many?
yeah, I'd say so.
Wow.
Just with the subsets and the inserts and everything. But
Pete's on his way to Atlanta with us.
hey, let's go.
We might have to start a GoFundMe page.
No, we'll just, yeah. Oh, GoFundMe. Yeah. Card Chaos GoFundMe.
Yeah, that's
Fund
right.
us.
Fund us page.
Fund
We'll
us.
just start a new one. But yeah, you did set right, and Pokemon are down that track of just continually making these releases. But
It is a lot.
it is a lot, but while people are buying them, they're going to keep making them. So
I did see one of the coolest Pokemon cards I've ever seen, though, on the weekend.
Go
at
for it.
Your thing.
tell us.
It's like a cheese stick.
What the?
It's like a new character. It's a cheese stick. Like, you know the cheese sticks and you peel it?
I'm hungry all of a sudden.
It's one of those. That's the character on the Pokemon. I saw James Williams, who was beside me. He's like,
Yeah.
I was like, what the heck is that?
He's got some ripper cards, that
Oh,
guy.
man. Ridiculous.
He really does have some ripper cards. So we've got. Well, it is a season. It
Yeah.
literally is the season, which is
Well, the
starting.
season starts in 2 days.
So we've got to get through all our 2022-23 releases.
But it's all the high-end stuff.
That's what they always do.
Like, all the big money stuff comes out now. You don't have any money left because you've all used it all.
What
So
do you
you
mean
got-
you've used it all?
Well, you've got Noir, which came out 2
I know
days
what you
ago.
mean. Yep. So you're saying that all the big ones come out.
They're all
once, so
coming
you-
out at the
so
same
you can't
time.
afford them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
So Noir came out, scheduled to come out 2 days ago, whether it did or not. National Treasures is the 3rd of November. Immaculate's the 22nd of November. And then Flawless is the 6th of December. So they're all like two weeks apart.
Which one's your favourite?
National Treasures.
Yeah. very, very good.
Yeah.
Jez providing the gold.
It's probably the worst out of the 3.
You reckon? Yeah.
Flawless is easily the best one. It's kind of like your Exquisite back in the Upper Deck days.
Yeah. No, I kind of like National Treasures.
National Treasures and Immaculate are kind of similar,
They're very
actually, when
similar,
you think
yeah.
about it.
All right.
There's sticker autos. That's the worst part.
They are sticker auto. So we posed a question on the on the AFL Trading Cards buy, swap and sell page today around a phenomenon that's hitting the AFL market at the moment, and that is the rookie draft pick signature cards, DPSs. So the 2023 release of Legacy has just settled down in my mind, and we're seeing some incredible prices paid for Harry Sheasel from North Melbourne and Will Ashcroft from the Brisbane Lions. Now, these teams, neither of these teams have been heavily collected in the past, but the prices that are coming. Harry Sheasel, a platinum draft pick, is on eBay at the moment, and has got bids on it up to $1,200 at the moment.
Whoa!
Will Ashcroft, I haven't even seen one of late, a platinum draft pick for him. So the question was, are collectors buying these as they want to have one in their collections, regardless of the fact they don't play for one of the big clubs, or are they buying to hold and sell later? We had quite a few comments on this, and it was interesting. Now, Jez, you're a resident AFL fan here.
Yes, I am.
Those two players, how good are they?
Well, they're going to be the next best thing, both of them.
Yep.
They play. Sheasel wasn't even playing in his correct position last year, and he was an absolute gun.
And he won the Rising
He
Star.
won the Rising Star, and Will Ashcroft would have been up there or abouts if he didn't do his ACL.
Yep.
But yeah, they're going to be the best two in AFL, as well as Nick Dacos in the next 5 years.
But what happens if next year there's someone else?
Well, there will
Harley
be.
Reid.
There's Harley Reid.
And then the year after, Levi Ashcroft.
Yep.
So it's going to keep coming. But we haven't seen this phenomenon to this extent. Well, we did with Nick Dacos. Nick Dacos, he probably started this.
Yeah.
But it was really interesting to read. I was conflicted. I didn't know the answer to this, and that's why I put it out there. And we got about 50-50 of people saying that, a lot of people saying that they want to collect the top 10 draft picks for their own PC, which makes sense because those top 10, that is something you can achieve each year. Other people saying that, look, people are buying them and they're speculating and they're going to hold on to them. One of my favourite replies is, I think it was Frank that said it. Where are you, Frankie? It's probably not Frank, but would be good. This is really good podcasting here.
Get the drum.
I love that. I love that show.
We need Jeopardy music on there for the next show.
That is really good. I watch Jeopardy every now and again. Anyway, I can't find it now, but someone was talking about the Matty Rao phenomenon.
Yeah.
Because his draft pick cards went for stupid amounts, and we know how good Matt Rao
was in his first
was in his first month.
Yeah.
But his price is now about half. Here he is. Jason Bernardi said this. Jason's a very learned individual. I'm not
It's close to Frank.
Yeah, it's almost the same.
What?
You said it was Frank.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Jace. Frank.
Well, I knew it was someone who I respected their opinion. Frank did comment on the post. He just wrote, another card podcast to listen to. So, hey, Frank, how are you, mate? Jason's comment was up the top here. Look at the history of Rao. His DPS went crazy, and now less than 50% of that value. Player fads will drive high, but inevitably drop once the next comes along. It hasn't happened with Dacos, though.
No.
12 months ago, he was $500. Now he's over 1,000.
Yeah.
Same cards.
Do you get more with Matt Rowell if you put like a bit of grass with his card?
Probably. Matt Rowell, you seen what he does? He eats grass before the game.
bit of grass from the MCG or something.
Yeah.
He's trying to get the feel of the floor. The field. I shouldn't say floor.
But yeah, a lot of people do think that they are buying. And Stephen King, another person I've got a lot of respect for his opinion. I personally think we are starting to head toward collecting like American sports. After the Dusty hype, people are starting to collect young stars, some for profit and some for a new style of PC collecting. You've been in the NBA what do you call it?
Realm?
Nashi. Very good. You've been in the NBA realm for a while. People change the way they collect.
Oh, yeah, all the time. Even I do.
Yeah. But, I mean, they've had to because back in the 90s you collected the set. 2000s you started... a lot of people still collected sets then.
Yeah.
Can't do it now.
I always just collected players.
You did?
Yeah.
But now... And it was always, but now people are collecting for all 1,000 different reasons. So you hear a lot of things about people saying, you're just buying it to rip people off and flip it and make money. Well, good luck to them. I mean,
you can't really do that in Australia. with NBA cards.
Not with NBA.
Maybe in AFL and that, because
Yeah.
that's you're not going to get AFL cards in America.
Well, probably not.
No.
Not many anyway. I reckon that's. I wonder if that's Jason that's just joined us.
Sintone?
Oh, look at this. Nashy Nash Seagulls cards joined, and then Nashy Nash trading cards joined. Interesting. I think it's the same person. So where would you sit? What would you buy one of these cards? Do you think holding on to a card to make $150 is worthwhile?
Nah. Not really.
Nah. What about you?
I don't
Stu?
think so. No.
It's just
If I knew I could make like $1,000, yep.
Yep.
But yeah, other than that, I'm
I
not
think that's what
too
they'd be
fussed.
doing though. They'd be getting these cards thinking that they're going to make way more.
Yeah, that's what they do with baseball prospects and stuff.
Yeah, they do with baseball. Like, what was his name? Jason with 2 S's? Dominguez?
Oh yeah.
People buying his cards. He was only 15 years old.
Yeah.
And they were buying his prospect cards because they believed that he was going to make a heap. Wanda
Franco.
friend of the podcast, Stash,
Stash.
gave
Yeah, he
me
gave
a,
you
he gave me a
that
Wanda.
box topper is
Oh,
amazing.
I know.
It's funny when he opened it, I'm like, "Oh, it's the worst player you could have got at the
Yeah.
moment." And he's like, "Why?"
Well, it's the worst player because he's
Yeah.
never coming back from this. But he gave it to me. He said, would you like it? I went,
Karl Malone kept going.
dude, I would love that card because that's just
It's a pretty cool card.
it's different. But yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens with these, and then the Harley Reid because next year there's only one.
Yeah, there's Harley Reid, but this is the who's the next one? The Suns are going to get.
Oh, Jed Walter.
Yeah, he's.
But then,
he's
you know,
good as well.
That's what Jason was saying with Rowell. Everyone went crazy over him, and then they realised he was a Suns player.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Is
know?
there anyone that's just come out of nowhere though, and they just blown everyone away? Because it happens in the NBA all the time. Like some rookie out of nowhere comes out and they're like rookie of the year, and you're like, how the heck did that
Yeah,
happen?
normally not in the first season, I don't think.
Yeah.
But-
Usually in the AFL, it's like basically
Everyone's got their spots.
anyone that isn't like top 5 pick doesn't even play for the first season. Like usually
Yeah,
the
there's
top
a-
5 picks just they play, but they don't get every game. But
Yeah.
other than that,
You know,
they don't
Errol.
even
Where
play.
did Errol Goulden get
I
drafted?
thought he was like 21 or something.
Yeah, so he was outside the top 20. Errol Goulden, and he's only
Yeah, he
3
could've
years
won
in the
the
system.
Brownlow this year.
He should have won the Brownlow,
Yeah.
except that Lockie Neal won it.
Yeah.
Oh, Dacos should have won.
Love it. Yeah, so Dacos should not have won. Don't
I just like stirring you. It's fun.
even go that way. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to watch. And we talked, Nashi, we were talking about the Pappenhausen, the number 1 of 40 card, which has come through the doors at PSG to grade. That's another card that, goodness, I don't know if the value keeps going up but it's sold product. A card like that sold. Wemby,
Yeah, true.
Wemby's autos
Yeah,
sold
they
sold
sold-
boxes.
Yeah, because everyone's chasing that.
They were
man.
chasing that card. I don't know how many boxes you'd have to buy to get one, but I reckon it would have been cheaper to just buy one almost. In a lot of the cases.
100%.
So, yeah, it'll be interesting to watch, and we'll keep an eye on that. What else have we got? Oh, look, we didn't print double sided. Oh,
No,
boy.
thanks, Rach.
All right, let's do it.
Oh. The
Did
news.
Did you just do that?
Yeah,
That was classic. So that's our news intro. And Pugz, for anyone who's listening and not watching, Pugz has got the paper and tapped it like he's the newsreader from The Simpsons. What's his name?
I don't know.
I don't know either, but he talks in a really deep voice. We talked about the LCS trade night. That was pretty cool.
If you weren't there, you
Yep.
missed out.
So last week we were told, I don't know if this show's on. It's on.
Yeah, no, it's been announced.
It's on, right? The Brisbane Toy and Hobby Fair. Other people might call it Sunny's show.
Yeah, it's just Sunny show, and everyone's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, I know the one.
because Sunny's an institution.
So everyone
of hobby.
knows Sunny.
He's a lovely bloke, and so Sunny's show is going to be at the Nissan Arena, which sounds really cool. Do you know where the Nissan Arena is, Jez?
Nope.
I love having him on this show.
I don't know.
How do you
much.
not know where that is?
Where's the Nissan Arena?
In Brisbane. It's the arena.
It's where the
Where
Bullets
Nissan.
play.
Oh,
Yeah, the Brisbane Bullets.
There's no way I would
And
know
that's
that.
netball courts and all this other stuff.
Netball. Ruby might know where the Nissan Arena is.
Oh, I doubt it.
No, I doubt it too. She quit her her netball team.
I think they quit her.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So
That's
supportive.
Ruby Pagran on the socials. The world's greatest producer.
I'm just giving you the look.
And we are in trouble. That'll probably get edited out. Yeah, so that's on the 5th of November at Nissan Arena. I think it's 10 till 3. It's not a long
nice
day.
early one.
Yeah, it's good.
Not really. I prefer the whole day.
You do, but I don't. 'cause
Although
Takes you out of
that's
here the whole day.
that's. I remember going to the last couple of ones when you and Pete had your little stall,
Yeah.
and there was literally you and Pete, and then I think there was Big Boss.
Yep.
And Sunny.
That's it.
That was the
And the
trading
rest-
cards.
Yeah, but I picked up some of the.
But I got heaps of
coolest-
Lego and stuff
Yeah,
there.
that's what I was going to say.
So many cool Lego figures.
Do you know what I got? And I've got to take it to a doctor. BJ Macca's on.
Macca!
So he's going to be.
He's on New Zealand.
He's on New Zealand time at the 3-on-3.
Oh, nice.
I picked up one of the craziest collectibles that I ever got, and I think I paid like $30 for it. And it was a aggro puppet.
What?
Yep, aggro.
That's
puppet. Do you even
awesome.
know who aggro is?
No.
Oh, he's a doormat.
Aggro's Cutting Connection, mate.
Yeah, no, that's what he was. He used to say he was a grouchy doormat, and
Yeah.
the guy Jamie Dunn who did it, he oh jeez,
He's one of the Frangos, mate.
you dead set. Anyone who hasn't done it, just Google aggro outtakes.
He was funny. Yes.
Some of the stuff that bloke used to do was just ridiculous.
Who was the other presenter?
Anne-Marie Bigger.
Her son, I used to play basketball against.
She was
So she used to come to the games all the time.
Yeah, I remember as a kid, like I was like 14 years old. Just, oh, look at her. Anyway,
First
so-
blonde bombshell you saw
What was
as a
the
kid.
other one? Sophie Lee.
Yes,
Sophie Lee with the cartoons in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Anyway, we digress. Yeah, that's what I got. I got an aggro.
That's awesome.
So-
You need a Dickie Knee one now.
Oh.
Do you wonder if you'll find? He probably won't know who it is.
No, I'm wondering if we can't get into model for it.
Oh, he used to have the hair for it.
Yeah. Well, we can. You don't know who Dickie Nee is?
Hey,
Oh,
it's Saturday.
I thought we were talking about Pugz now. Over there.
Hey.
This is yeah. Do we have one of those?
Nah.
No. Anyway,
It's on my phone.
it's why we bring him in, because it's gold when it comes out. Old Jez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sports news.
You're gonna.
We,
Post it.
I'm going to do it. Do it.
Oh, you want to do it?
Okay.
I can vision Brett going.
Yeah,
While he's watching.
That's why I did the short version. Work trip. I thought that said work tip.
We're getting tips.
Be nice to your mother.
Mm-hmm.
Sports news. We're going to wrap it up with sports news because we've talked a lot about cards today, which has been great.
Got him. Sorry for those. We're reading comments.
Yeah.
Those who are listening.
Back to sports news. That first one's you.
NBA season starts Wednesday.
So
Is that-
that's the end.
Yes, sir.
That's the end of Pugs for the next 7 months.
So you won't hear from me for a very long time.
Yeah.
Have my headphones on, listening to the games.
Yeah,
Great.
Grading cards a 10 if
Yeah,
the
if
Lakers are winning.
KD does a really good shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a 10.
Yeah. Who's? Yeah, let's go. Let's leave the second one because we want to do that one next week.
Yeah, sweetest.
So, but the
Well,
MVP,
second, third, and fourth.
no, we can do the other ones,
Okay.
but we want to talk about the other one for next week.
Too easy.
MVP prediction.
Oh. KD.
KD.
Oh,
Do you have
yeah.
a prediction for
I was
the
reckoning you have
most
it here.
valuable player in the NBA?
I only know about 6 players.
Go for it.
Just say one of them.
I'm with
And
you.
we'll-
I would have said KD because that's
He would have said KD. Well, Brett says that most improved is going to be Ben Simmons. Right, but I'm going one further. I'm going to say Jokic.
As the most improved or as
No, that's the
MVP?
best MVP.
He should have won it last
I
year.
was making no sense. that's all.
technically, but
Who won it last year?
Joel Embiid.
Oh, that's right.
But Jokic won it 2 years earlier. First, they didn't want to give him 3 in a row.
So we'll give him 3 out of 4.
I reckon he'll get this one. But I reckon KD will have a year as like a redemption type thing. Plus his team is stacked.
So the most improved, I'm
Jordan
with Brett.
Poole.
No, I'm with Brett. I reckon Ben Simmons. I reckon he's going to break.
Oh,
out.
he's going to have a great year. But Jordan Poole has a green light to go bonkers.
bonkers.
Yeah, man.
bonkers.
He's gone from Warriors and he's had a bad year, is what
Yeah.
people are saying. And he averaged 21 points a game or
And
something
where is
like
he
that.
this year?
He's in Washington Wizards with Kyle Kuzma. Like,
Yeah.
that's it. Like, they both have a green light to just do what they want. But the thing is, Jordan Poole has the ball in his hand because he's point guard.
So when the Jazz win the title, who do you think is going to be runner-up?
I won't be alive then.
Oh, I meant this year.
They're not going to win this year.
Yeah, they
Who
will.
have they got?
I
Jordan
don't-
Clarkson.
Come on,
That's it.
go on.
Oh, who do we reckon's going to win?
Yeah, I'm going to
Finals.
Jazz.
Jazz?
Yeah, Jazz. I say it every year. One
Nah,
year I'll be right.
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could. Imagine a Phoenix Denver again.
That would have
In
to be
the
a-
East. In the West.
In the West, yeah.
Yeah.
It most probably will be.
Yeah.
I think Warriors have a pretty good chance if Chris Paul can stay healthy and play well.
Yep.
Because they played really good in the preseason. So,
Should we ask Jez?
Yes, sir.
Who do you think's going to win?
Ah, yes.
Yes. Yes.
yes.
This is a very intriguing question.
Yes.
We might just get out the cigars and put on the slippers and
yeah, sure. Look, I actually have no clue because
fine. We'll
I
leave
reckon,
with
but
that.
I reckon it's Milwaukee Phoenix in the finals
It's
again, like it was a couple of years ago.
half the NBA, because if you don't follow it, you don't even know who's playing on what team the next year.
It's a really good
Yeah,
point.
lots of trade. They trade during season too.
You honestly, you don't even know.
Nash has gone for the Celtics.
Nah, no
Oh,
way.
what was that noise?
It's
There's
like
car.
a motorbike coming
Yeah.
past or
Yeah,
something.
that's pretty loud. On basketball though, the WNBA. We'll merge that next one in with that. The Vegas Aces took out the title.
Boom. Yeah, no, that game was great.
It was
Like, I
very
actually
good.
watched that.
I watched
Yeah,
the.
I watched the second half.
KO Mini on it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I like KO Minis. Pity Jen doesn't, but anyway.
Wait, what?
Kayla George.
Yeah, Aussie winning another ring.
I know how cool
Boom.
is that?
That's sick.
She's a really good player.
Oh yeah,
She's like to me in the Australian team. She's like that rock. When she plays well, the team plays well.
oh yeah, she plays
So,
amazing.
So they won that's their first title, I believe.
They've won in the last 2 years.
They won the last 2
Yeah.
years. Did Kayla George just start this year or did she?
This is her first one.
Yeah.
She's the 11th Australian to win a
WNBA.
WNBA title, and she scored 11 points. So it's kind of fitting.
If you like your numbers, that's really cool.
Yeah, 11-11. That's for all you
and
number people.
The NBL.
Bro,
Did
that
you
was
watch? Did
pretty
you
good
watch
weekend.
the NBL?
I know.
No, me either.
Oh, I did.
All I know is that the Jack Jumpers won.
Bro, it was so good.
The Bullets
Yeah.
lost. May need to go on a rant again. And Melbourne
Who'd the
United
Bullets lose to?
They lost to South East Melbourne.
See, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, no, it was 95-73 or something like that. So.
Because they're missing Baines.
Yeah, where is our
Free
mate?
Baines.
Where is that?
Hashtag free Baines.
Free the ranger. But there's a lot of So I've just read what you've got on the run sheet here. South Africa defeat England in the final minutes onto the World Cup final versus New Zealand. Now, you know South Africa played England in the Rugby World Cup and the Cricket World Cup on the same day.
Did they really?
Yep.
See, I didn't look at cricket.
No. And South Africa won in the Cricket World Cup by 220 runs over
Oh.
England. This is the team that are
Yeah.
the defending champions that are looking like busted asses at the moment. But yeah, no, the Rugby World Cup.
Did you watch I watched the ending of this one. Did you see that?
Yes, I did.
What a kick.
It was
Get them in front.
ridiculous.
1 point winners.
But the great thing is that we had this tournament of mini upsets happening all over the place. Argentina made the semi-finals, and we end up with South Africa and New Zealand again in the final. So we just like New Zealand got beaten early in the tournament, and everyone wrote them off, but they're there again. See you, Nashy. Always good to see you, mate. Yeah, we don't even care though, do we?
No.
Rugby World Cup.
No.
No, well, I was at we've got family over from New Zealand from my wife's side of the family. So we were all together yesterday. And they're
And they're
quite
Kiwis, yeah.
happy about it.
Yep.
'Cause that's,
So
it's like, yeah, cool.
all the bros in Cooma are very happy.
Yeah, where I live.
The Grand Prix happened overnight in Texas.
Texas?
Where everything is bigger in Texas.
It is
I love the
actually.
American Grand Prix because Danica Patrick's on the commentary panel.
She hot.
Oh,
Don't know.
hello.
Yeah, no, I don't either.
Hello. Yes, no, she's. But action packed. I'll tell you what. How's this? I'm gonna throw something at you. We're playing basketball. We're in a best of 7 series.
Mm-hmm.
We've played 2 games. Right? You come to the game 3, and we've had a bit of controversy in game 1 and 2 because a few people were just stepping out of the court. Right, so what we've done for game 3 is we've made the court wider so people don't step out of the court. What do you think? What are your thoughts on this?
That's dumb.
Yeah, I agree with Pugz.
That's what they did in Texas.
Wait,
So
they extended the course
the
out.
track, yes.
Course, track.
Yeah. So what they did was they had
on the corners or
So they have when you go
Move
around
the
the
witches'
corners,
hats or something.
pretty much. When you go around the corners, you've got to keep some part of your tyre has to be on the
On the
opposite
same as
side
the
of the
V8 supercars here. Yeah.
on the opposite side of the white line. So, or on the white line. Sorry, it has to be on the white line. So, all these cars were getting their times deleted because they were crossing the white line. So the next day, the white line that was probably about 6 inches turned into about 18 inches. and they've just gone and painted these big, thick white lines around the track because a few drivers had cracked the shits. And Max Verstappen was one of them. He actually lost his pole position lap was deleted, and he ended up starting 6th. Now,
He still won though.
But I feel sorry for Max because like he would have been on pole if they had just painted those lines the day before.
Yeah, exactly.
What a joke.
more.
Yeah, he would
Give him a
have
bit of a
annihilated
I
everybody.
know. But then everyone got disqualified. We don't even know why. We're trying to work that out.
Yeah, Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc.
Well,
That's Charles Leclerc.
Charles Leclerc. Disqualified.
Leclerc.
Failed regular checks.
Yeah, so there's something there, a technical issue that technical breach. Poor old Oscar Piastri. Dude, I got up and watched it. Poor dude, he's driving, and then some dude just went into the side of his car.
You turned it off.
I pretty much did, and went back to sleep.
That's all right.
Um,
Ricardo still kept going on.
Yeah, poor old Matt.
Finished last.
Poor old Daniel. They couldn't even spell his name right on the pit wall. So you know how they have the big signs over the pits. Of
No,
all
it's
the,
a hard
yeah,
name.
they spelt it wrong.
It's not a hard name.
Not Daniel. They
like Ricardo.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to lie to you. You've spelt it the same way they did.
Did I? Yes. that's
Everyone
what I
knew
mean.
who they meant though.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of overtaking this race, and it was actually quite an enjoyable race to watch. And that was even after. My favourite part is grid walk. Do you know what have you seen a grid walk?
is that when the
dude,
two people walk out and they're like,
yeah, the dude just takes his microphone, walks down the grid, and interviews all the celebrities on the grid, and some of them like to be interviewed, and others bar him. And then
The Prince was there. Hey,
yeah, Prince Harry was there.
that's
Prince
kind
Harry
of
was
funny.
there. Some big
Just rocks up to the F1 like,
Yeah.
hey guys. That's how he talks.
he probably went, hey guys,
Hello guys.
hey guys.
Some two-time world champion boxer. So Alpine, which not Alpine as he kept saying, Alpine have sold a part of their team to all these sports people.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah, so Rory McIlroy owns a part, the golfer, and some big, I'll call him Buster Douglas, that's an old boxer, but some big boxer who looked like about 6'6" and spoke in a really high voice and English accent.
That's because they all invest their money.
Yeah. So
Because I read somewhere if they have over a certain amount of money in their bank, they get taxed.
yeah, probably.
Where if they invest it into thing, they don't get taxed.
Well, good on them.
Makes sense.
It helps the F1 industry too, that gazillion dollar a year industry. But yeah, Piastri got hit in the side, and so he just retired. He limped in, and then there was a whole heap of people that retired. And Daniel Ricciardo, I think he finished 15th.
But they needed
which
a
is fine.
bigger. They needed a bigger thing to drive.
I know.
They still couldn't finish.
But then, and they still were getting in trouble. So you get one warning, and it's like, don't go over the line again. And then you get another warning saying, I told you not to go over the line again. Right? And then you get a third warning, which is, I've told you twice. This is the third time. And this is the last time I'm warning you.
so it's not strike 3, you're out. It's
No. And then you get a
an extra
fourth one. You can do it again. And they say, we're going to give you, I think they call it a black and white flag.
Mhm.
Not the checkered flag, but a black and white flag, which says, if you do it again, you get a 5-second penalty.
So in your last, if you haven't got one yet,
Just do it.
in that last
Just
lap,
cross the,
you just go for it.
you just cut every
Yeah.
corner, and you just go for it. And
Get
you,
your 5 warnings. Yeah, I'm sweet.
and hope that you, or just cop the fine, cop the penalty, and hope that you save 6 seconds and you cop the 5-second penalty. What's wrong with that, Jez?
No, it's the perfect way to do it, Rob.
I've had a lot of good ideas today,
No,
haven't
yeah,
I?
Yeah.
been
You're
full
the
of it.
ideas, man.
Yeah. My other idea was a bit too controversial for this podcast.
Yeah, it would.
A broom with a hose. He's an ideas man.
Well,
It's from the castle.
oh yeah.
You're not
okay.
Australian, mate.
All right.
What's going on?
This is the part where Brett normally has a crazy idea. So Brett's crazy idea, hopefully he's still on because he's gone. But anyway, that's even better. So what Brett doesn't know won't kill him, but he is going to take the three of us, he's going to send the three of us over to Atlanta for the opening of that shop. That is
Thanks,
his
man.
crazy idea.
We
What a
get to go
crazy
see.
idea.
We will do the podcast live from Sports Card Investor
We'll
World.
do it from that table
Oh, it
where
should
the
be-
live stream
yeah.
table is.
You know what he should call it? He should call it Sports Card Investor World. It'll be like Disney
People
or
won't
something
want
like
to
that.
come then.
Why not? That's why they're going to go.
I like Card Shack. It's cool.
Card check. I don't have a rant this week either because like life is just so precious. So no
Oh,
rants
Rob.
this week.
Aw.
You had a good weekend.
The
didn't you?
Brisbane Heat have won a few games in a row, the girls. Gracie Harris, we should have mentioned that, 136 off 59 balls. I on the weekend, I am. Ricky and Marianne are going over to the Philippines, so I'll be in the shop a little bit more over the next few weeks. But Friday afternoon, I'm going to shut the shop up, and my dad's taking me to the cricket, so we're going to go watch the Brisbane Heat up in Brizzy. And life is really good. How about for you, Pugz? Is life good?
It's always good.
Yeah, see, and,
Brilliant.
And for Jez, do you ever get angry?
Oh, I don't think I've ever been angry in my life.
Jez is one of those nice guys. Girls, if you're out there and you're looking for something to nibble on, Jez is your man.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Yeah, no.
you know what I mean. Like if you
Yeah.
on those apps, what are those apps like the Tinders and the
Yeah.
the Bullfrog? What's
You've got
The
something you want to
bullfrog.
nibble on.
yeah?
I never heard of the bullfrog, but yeah, maybe
Well,
we can
might
start
start
it.
that. Start that app.
That's
that
the
app
new
up.
business venture, Brett.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
bullfrog.
bullfrog.
Yeah, so you're never angry.
No.
That's why we love you on the podcast. We're going to finish it up now. We're going to give back a little bit of time in your day. Thank you for being part of the chaos. Jeremy, what have you got to end
This
us
one
with?
was chaotic.
Get your cards graded.
Get your cards
Sounds
graded.
good.
I know where you're going.
Protect your cards.
And I'm just going to say, go the Mighty Lions. Even though it's not football season, we are aiming for 2024. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next week.
Go
Bye.
platinum.